Welcome home. This is the Residency Podcast. I am Jeff Tomasic with Drew Belcher and Lo Raven.
Hello.
We are here in Las Vegas to bring you our takes on the biggest stories in business, entertainment, hospitality, and pop culture. Make sure to subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. Give us 5 stars and write a review on Apple. Follow on Spotify. Check out our full video episodes on YouTube. Episode 54.
54.
Game on.
54.
Game on. How you guys feeling?
I'm glad to be back in my seat. It's nice.
It's Friday, too.
It's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday. Feeling good. I'm tired as shit. Being a dad's hard.
Everybody's in shorts. Summer's here.
Oh, summer is here. Hey,
Yeah,
the
I feel
cold
good.
weather is fucking long gone.
We have a good 2
There
minutes.
was that weird 2 weeks in Vegas where you're like freezing at night.
It's always
and
that,
hot during
though.
the day.
There's
Yeah.
always that in, like, March.
We're in
April
that
now.
nice 2 weeks before it gets fucking
Miserable.
miserably hot.
Miserable.
That's where we're at right now.
My goal in life in the future is to get enough money to never spend this true summers in Las Vegas. Live here year round, but then truly
We're going Florida?
Truly vacation. No.
Fuck no, dude. Florida.
Humid?
Oh,
No.
God, that's
I'm
swamp
thinking like
ass.
if I had an option, like lake life. Lake life would be
Tahoe?
my
Like
ideal
what
place.
lake?
I don't know. I'll pick like I'll go off
Mead.
lakes.
Lake Las
Me.
Vegas.
Yeah, not Lake Me, not Lake Las Vegas. I don't know. You were just talking about Idaho. Go to Gosler Ranch in Idaho.
No.
Amazing.
I would do like
Montana?
Laguna Beach.
Jackson Hole.
Laguna
Oh,
Beach.
it's got to be
Laguna
California,
Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Come on. Look, it's 85 in the summer. Nice, cool ocean
I
breeze.
feel like you're setting yourself up fairly. You need,
Manhattan. I'm going
if
to
you want a
Manhattan.
beach house in Laguna, you need 30 mil.
Well, yeah, you just said if money wasn't an option.
Yeah, you
I'm
just
saying,
said
all right,
that.
cool.
Come on.
I'm trying to go mid-range here. You know, I'm not trying
Okay.
to set myself up for
Redondo.
Yeah, Redondo Beach. Yeah, right.
Redondo
Oh,
Beach.
my God.
All right, we got all sorts of good stories for you guys. As always, dive in. Huge. Finally, look, Vegas is coming back.
Guys.
It's back.
And the worst part is, if you look at the news, this is why I hate the news. This is why we made a podcast, because we hate how the news was delivered in the past. Every article literally just somehow was insinuating that Las Vegas was just over.
It's done. It's never coming back. The end.
And I don't know where anyone could possibly think that that could even be an option. Like, these companies aren't like a couple mom and pop shops that they might close down their restaurant location, which had difficulties during coronavirus. Understandable. These are billion-dollar multinational corporations. You think Las Vegas is just going to die? No way.
Traded on the stock market.
Yeah,
this shit
these
is
are
going
publicly traded
absolutely
companies, guys.
nowhere.
It's ridiculous. And now every single article all of a sudden flipped a switch. I feel like a lot of articles were very negative a year ago
Yeah.
and very positive now too.
That's their job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, they should actually be able to go against the grain and have true opinions. Not like, hey guys, a travel expert is saying Las Vegas is done. Moving on. It's
I
like,
think what
Yeah.
they saw is they saw the strip completely blacked out and closed, and all the resorts had, the hearts and the
Yeah.
Stay Strong, and all the homies on bikes. Low was
Yeah,
there.
that
I
was
saw
me,
those
100%.
girls riding bikes on the strip saying, oh, the strip is never going to come back. It's already back.
It's already
The
back.
Have you been to the strip?
Yeah.
It's
I've never
fucking
been.
insane.
It's back.
It's insane.
It's back. There's no question anymore too. It's here. And I think it's going to be better than ever.
Yeah.
It was just a really, 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 really difficult, impossible
Dude, the
year.
flights are slammed. The airport's slammed. Like, people are coming. People.
My parents just visited, and they said, and they flew all the way from the East Coast. Every single seat taken here and back.
People underestimate that everybody wants to turn up sometime within their 3 months, right? In 3 months, somebody needs to get an escape. And where are they going to go? You're going to either go to Florida on the East Coast or you're going to come to Las Vegas.
Well, Miami's having a whole different type of resurgence. It's a different world.
It hasn't stopped over there.
But I think the biggest question mark is kind of because people are still coming. Nothing is normal yet in Las Vegas.
At all. There's
but
no shows.
yeah.
There's no nothing. Yeah.
We're getting there, but the first major announcement, somehow, EDC, Electric Daisy, is actually going to happen.
Just
We are-
announced today.
We're back, baby.
That's in 6 weeks.
What are they going to require? Did they go into depth?
They said their first safety pitch was denied.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw that.
But so they're trying to figure out what they're going to do. Like, they're talking about like COVID, like sniffing dogs, like crazy
COVID sniffing dogs?
Is that a
shit.
thing?
Yeah, like
Get outta
and
here.
then
You
like
smell sick.
They're gonna have to have like crazy different entrances and like different times for things too. I don't know how they're gonna possibly pull this off in 6 weeks. I'm very excited to see how they do it.
They're not limiting capacity, are they?
I think they have to do in some way.
What limit?
Have
But
they
how
ever
could-
been to
how-
EDC?
How could
Have you seen EDC?
It's just a field.
It's
like
just a
it's just
field.
like people and a field. So
Yeah.
I have no idea how it's gonna work out. I think at this point now they might know. I mean, 6 weeks is far off, but they've essentially opened up these vaccines to everyone in the country.
Yeah.
I assume that there's going to be some type of requirement of a vaccine. That's my
No,
guess.
I don't know.
That's
I
my
don't-
guess.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think so.
Can you imagine circles on the floor like all over that field, and you just have
No, they can't. It's
Like in
impossible.
San Francisco at the park
Yeah,
where they
yeah.
have the circles at the park? Oh,
How do you mitigate
Unenforceable.
space?
They're not.
I think at this point it's just done. It's just like it's over.
Do you think they require masks?
You know what? It might be the gym. You know, you go to the gym, they fever.
Yeah.
You have fever.
Outside, Jeff?
I mean, it's just like a.
Walk through the door with a
No,
mask
for
on.
instance, Texas Ranger Stadium required masks to enter, and then it was filled with 39,000 people for opening day.
Did you guys see that game?
Yeah. So
Dude, completely packed.
completely packed. So I think you're going to have to have a mask to enter, and maybe a mask to like stand in line to go get food and drink stuff too. But no one's going to keep it on.
No.
You
Yeah,
can't
once you're in
monitor it.
No.
They're just going to make their best efforts to require rules, and then no one's everyone's going to do their thing. It's
Yeah.
already a disaster in the pit of EDC anyway.
Yeah.
Throw COVID in there too. It's going to be crazy. But
I think people are just over it. I think the cover's over for them. If you're going to EDC, you don't give a
I
shit.
can't believe it got passed and they're going for May. It seems like the first thing, and this is possibly the earliest. It's right before Memorial Day, I believe, and it's game on.
I mean, 6 weeks is not.
Did you see
far.
Pasquale's little like Instagram photo? He was
Yeah.
like, "I wanted to be the first to have a festival back," and he was like, "Oh, you are."
This is
Here
not
you
like
go.
a small thing. So shout out to Pasquale and whoever's gonna and the whole EDC team for making this happen. This is
Yeah,
going to
man.
be unbelievable. It's incredible for Vegas. Hundreds of thousands of people are going to be coming to Vegas because of this.
Who cares? Open it up and let the people decide.
They're deciding.
There you
If
go.
you're scared,
They decided.
Stay home.
Stay home.
They decided.
If you're not scared, come on, rage.
I mean, it's sold out in like 2 minutes.
of course it did. People
course.
are about to run rampant.
Helicopters
They've
going
been
crazy.
waiting for this.
But we have one big question.
What?
Is Drew attending?
Are you going on a heli? Oh, you said you were gonna go.
I mean, is Jeff getting us a helicopter?
I mean, we'll try to arrange
Heli Joe, holla.
a proper first time for you. You know what I'm saying?
I'll dabble. I'll dabble.
Okay.
Who's doing the deck?
We'll
One
do
night.
a day. We'll do a day.
I'm sure Tao's still going to do it.
Tal's doing the deck.
I'm sure they're still going to do it.
We gotta figure out who's doing the deck, and then that'll
Yeah,
line it up.
it'll be Tao.
We'll go.
I
We'll go.
assume. You got to go. We'll go Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday's the day.
All right, Sunday.
That's
There we
the
go.
one.
That's the industry night.
Oh my god.
Unless you want to do all 3 nights.
No, we're not doing that.
Third
we're not
night,
doing
Drew's
it.
in a tutu. He's
yeah.
like going crazy. What a
It's
bender.
real. It's real. All right, man. It's amazing news for Las Vegas. If you guys never been to Electric Daisy, you should come.
Get your
It's
pasties
incredible.
ready. Get your tutus.
Very, very, very wild. It looks like all the artists are wildly excited to be back performing too. So
Blau.
yeah, it's gonna be Blau's gonna be on
Yeah.
there too. So shout out to him. He can take a break from making money on all his NFTs, counting his millions.
He's gonna make an FT at EDC.
Probably.
Oh my God.
Probably.
and
course.
sell it on stage,
Jesus.
on live stream or something.
Who knows?
All right, so speaking of NFTs, we've highlighted the insane growth of NFTs and Dapper Labs. We talked about them too, the makers of Top Shop. In the past episodes, we had to give an update. They raised, this is crazy. They raised, only because we've talked about this from the beginning and to now and what they're accomplishing while we're making a couple podcast episodes. They just raised $305 million at a $2.6 billion valuation already.
Nothing's real. Nothing's real.
This just started.
I know.
This was so quick. I feel like the $1 billion number valuations are coming.
They throw it around like it's nothing.
I mean, it's one thing to say like, "Hey, I'm raising money at a $1 billion valuation." It's another thing to raise money at a billion
and actually get it
valuation
funded.
and get it. And it seems like people are getting it so fast, so quick, so easy. And not to mention too, we talked about maybe the fact that athletes would have a little bit of an issue with the NFT situation.
Yeah.
It looks like they're not. They're actually so into it, they're dumping money in. They had probably the most star-studded capital raises that I've ever seen. Michael Jordan,
Okay.
Okay.
casual. Kevin Durant,
Okay.
casual. Kyle Lowry,
Okay.
casual. 2 Chainz.
Okay.
Shawn Mendes, Will Smith,
Okay.
Ashton Kutcher, notorious.
Will
investor,
Smith,
yeah.
Aston Kutcher,
and
Jordan. What?
And Stephon Diggs.
Okay.
Okay, good job,
Already,
Stephon.
so they've already branched out and signed. Remember, we talked about them being talking to NHL already too, NFL, possibly MLB.
Yeah.
They already signed deals with Warner Music Group, so they could have tons of crazy NFTs with their artists. And we see musical artists too launching these. Tom
Yeah.
Brady launched his own NFT company already as well. They did a deal with UFC, so we're gonna see now MMA and UFC NFTs coming out too. What's next for this? Is this like?
I think so.
Commonplace now?
For people to understand like what this NFT kind of thing is, I think Gary Vee said this really well, right? He's like, if you ever had a video game and wanted the skin, right? You wanted to look like this certain character, right? He said that's what NFTs are for the rest of the world. So you're basically in a video game, you're buying the skin. Or if you had an athlete that you liked, you bought their jersey, right? He was like, that's kind of the two kind of perspectives you can look at it. Like that's what you're buying when you buy an NFT. You're going into the game and buying that.
I think so too, and I think if you talk to someone who's not into something else,
Yeah.
they always think it's ridiculous, right? Like
Yeah.
for instance, if you said, "Hey, 10 years ago, I waited in line," like I'm a Cowboys fan, I waited in line an hour to get an autographed football from Emmitt Smith.
Yep.
Okay, someone who's not into football is like, you waited an hour in line, 2
For a
hours in line
guy's
for
signature,
some
yeah.
ex-football player to sign your football to put on your mantle and to think you're cool.
Okay,
Are you-
football boy.
Are you going to sell it? Probably not.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Just show it off when you come around to?
Perceived
They
value.
think that's stupid, right? Perceived value.
It's perceived value.
And that was like the best example that I got now too. Is now we see how people are obsessed with athletes. We've talked about off the podcast and on the podcast a lot too. Is licensing, about how people enjoy doing collaborations with huge food brands or huge collectibles, Hello Kitty, Sour Patch Kids, Looney Tunes, whatever. I think this is now where people see those items and get something else that has limited quantity to add to their collection. I think that's all this is at this point.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Everyone's going to start just adding their stuff though too. The one thing that I don't know is that how do you know when you buy something that company or that person isn't going to flood the market with other similar items?
That's what you have to be careful with.
You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
think that's going to be a play thing too, where you get in too early and you pay X amount of dollars for something. Or we see already on the NBA Top Shot that the resale value of these are already through the roof.
Yeah.
Through the fucking roof. So like, but then again too, look at shoes. Look at StockX. You would
Yeah.
think that there's enough limited edition sneakers out there too to last 100 lifetimes.
For sure.
Jordans, Nikes, whatever.
But
they keep coming out with more, and people keep buying
The same
them.
thing is perceived value, right? So the
Right.
perfect example of that is the Yeezy 350, right? The low top Yeezy that everybody has,
In the very
right? When
beginning,
in
yeah.
the very beginning,
They were
nobody
paying a fortune for 'em.
Everybody's paying a fortune. There's only so many of them. He's released the same 3 colors 4 times now, right?
Yeah.
So they're everywhere, and everybody's wearing. Even Dickhead Joe's wearing them, right? So now the perceived value of them, everybody that's super into the limited stuff is going, we don't wear those anymore. We don't want those anymore. They're flooded in the market. There's no value in them anymore. But people that never had a chance to get them are now getting
Now
them.
has them at a lower price.
At a lower price. So that's the same kind of thing. You got to watch these NFTs because right now they're hot. But when there's 800 LeBron or 800,000 LeBron ones,
Shout out to Dickhead Joe.
Dickhead Joe, bro.
Dickhead Joe.
Hey, jumping on the trend train.
Are we in a bubble?
Of the NFT stuff?
Are we
Yes.
creating a bubble?
I think
Not
we're-
somewhat a bubble at
I
the
think
moment.
we're just in the early stages of it too, and I think it's just going to start carrying because you have to buy NFTs with crypto. So you just have this one thing trailing the other one now, and both these like bubbles are going to be together and just start this crazy growth. But I think it depends on how you have some that will do really well and some that just won't,
Sure.
right? And I think that's.
If you
how
got
do-
it, you got it. You
How
put
do
the money into it, you got it.
companies do this? Like if I'm a company, how do I take advantage of this now at this point too, right? Like your licensable thing too. Like how do you take advantage of this? How do you make something? They were talking about dynamic NFTs, which is interesting too, where it's like if you buy an NFT, it also unlocks a real life situation.
I see
too.
value in that, right? If you get a tangible asset that relates to whatever your NFT is, there's
Right.
value.
like shoes. Like,
Like
I
shoes.
get the shoe thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
get people buying and reselling shoes and sneakers and falling in love with that. The experience, they can touch the shoe, they can display the shoe. These fucking NFTs, I don't know personally, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Is there something you care enough about that you would buy an NFT for?
dude, I don't know.
He said the Gettysburg Address.
What I say a couple episodes ago? Drew goes back. Damn, you guys have anything like super cool, like the JFK assassination, maybe?
Drew wants an NFT of Abraham Lincoln like trimming his beard.
Something, bro. Give me something super dope and rare.
Sick.
I don't need an NFT of LeBron dunking. I watch it on SportsCenter, the highlights.
Yeah, for
every
sure.
day.
But I think though people are so obsessed with these, like obviously sports players, movie characters, all these collectible items too. Like imagine Pokemon comes out with NFTs, so go fucking crazy, right?
Yeah.
Imagine these athletes all coming out with NFTs, they're going crazy. Like the funny thing with the athletes though too is they don't own those plays, so they can never really sell their own.
Yeah.
Versus someone who really owns their own likeness can do all sorts of stuff with their like. Look at Blau.
Yeah.
Blau owns his own likeness, so he was able to put out all sorts of music with NFTs and art and make a ton of money
Yeah.
off of it too. Where Stephon Diggs and Kevin Durant are probably
They
like,
can't.
man,
Yeah.
the smartest thing for me to do is to buy into the platform that's going to be making money off me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which
It's
is
the right move.
Yeah, that's smart.
which is genius.
It's the right move.
You
so
know?
Tom Brady did just launch his own. So
Tom Brady just launched his own completely, which I think will be interesting because he'll start branching out to other situations too. So who knows? It's weird to see this, but I can see it being just because the collectible market in general has gone crazy, and it's always been. Remember, like the craze though, because it was the collectible crazes started and stopped, but this can be anything, right? Remember Beanie Babies,
Yeah, dude.
remember fidget spinners?
fidget spinners,
Fidget spinners were hot
Pogs,
too. Pogs were my
Yo-yos?
shit.
Yo-yos?
yo-yos, everything.
Yeah.
Oh man,
And where are they at now, Jeff?
But that was like one item, right? The whole
Where are they
idea-
at now, Lo?
Power Rangers.
They're all gone.
Classic.
They're all gone. They're all gone.
Classic.
Oh,
But I bet you there's some diehard Power Rangers fans who would buy a Power Rangers NFT. Fact.
Fact.
Of what, though? And where would you display it?
The
What
Green
would you
Ranger,
do with
bro,
it?
Tommy.
Just what, like,
You just put it on where it's like saying, what would you do with art? Like you put it on the fucking wall, or you put it on the top of your.
I'd have to ask Carolyn first because she does all the
she does all the. She does all.
she does all the decorating.
All right. Speaking of athletes, LeBron James now co-owner of the Boston Red Sox.
LeBron James.
He's
I
rich,
know.
rich,
God damn
rich,
it.
rich.
And he has a soccer team too, right?
Manchester
Yeah,
City.
Manchester City.
He's invested, and he invested in Manchester City a while ago too. So there's been some issues. People saying that athletes investing in other sports franchises, why they're current athletes. There's some intricacies about that. But this got brought up. So in a normal corporate environment, it's very common to give high-level employees or your earliest employees stock options or equity options that vest over time. Do you think this could happen in pro sports where salaries are getting out of control, players are leaving at a drop of a hat? Could this incentivize someone to actually stay a longer period of time or get a realistic contract? Or is this never going to happen in sports?
I think it could, but it has to be that diamond in the rough. It has to be a LeBron James, right? Somebody that you're signing to a 7-year contract or something like that. Those which don't even really exist anymore in the NBA.
Patrick
Right?
Mahomes, 10-year contract.
Yeah, I think it exists in football, exists in baseball. Basketball, it doesn't really. A 10-year contract's like.
Not a 10-year contract, too,
Yeah.
but I'm saying incentivizing someone to want to stay with the team even after the contract. Like, hey, look, I'm going to
Yeah.
go sign Giannis, right?
Yep.
Who's 5-year deal. Giannis is young enough to, after that 5-year deal that he has, he has an option after 4 years, I think, too. He's going to sign another monster deal.
Yeah.
Is it going to be with the Bucks at that point, too? What if he owned a piece of the Bucks that vested at the end of his contract
Yeah.
if he resigns?
Yeah, that'd be.
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like, that's an interesting perspective to think about. Do you think it could happen?
No.
Do you think it'll never happen?
No. I don't think so. No. Unless it's the very new team from the very beginning, like the Golden Knights. And they
Okay.
wanted to sign some young phenom player and maybe give him some interest in the company. But these teams they're usually not owned by just one person. There's
Yeah.
a lot of other
course.
people involved. And I just think putting a new player into an already structured, older, organized team wouldn't really work.
And you know what it does? It gives leverage to the player, and I think the ownership wouldn't
They
like.
don't want
Yeah,
that.
they don't want that.
They don't want it at all.
I don't want to never say never because at this point now, some of the numbers that I'm seeing these contracts get to, it might be like, all right, guys,
But I think
let's
the-
save some short-term money a little bit. Let's give them half a point, fuck it.
But the problem arises like if that person's playing right now, they have ownership in the team. They kind of have the say to make decisions on
No.
the teams, right?
No,
They
it's
don't
just-
give him any voting rights.
Yeah,
No,
you don't give any
he's-
voter rights.
he's
It's just like anyone else. Like even if someone essentially when
It's
you
just
hire
straight general
when you
revenue.
hire an employee and you say, hey, look, I don't want you to be my VP of whatever the fuck for 2 years and leave. If you stay, you're going to make X amount of dollars. But if you stay for 4 years, your stock options or your equity will start to vest. That's the whole point.
So it's like
It's
a 401k.
right?
It's
And it's
like-
going to
it's not
vest
a-
slowly over the next 4 years after that. So he doesn't even start getting stock options until 3 to 4 years, and then you'll start. And if you stay for so we want you to be here forever. I don't want a new VP, right?
Yeah.
I want you to keep going with the company. That's how anyone who starts at a startup
Yeah.
gets paid as well too. So or wants like Uber, right? Whatever
Yeah.
else. So I don't want to necessarily never say
Yeah,
never.
but those are startups. We're talking about giving a
Yeah.
new
I
I
player.
agree.
So
but
I'm gonna-
even when a big executive tries to take someone else too, no one's going to fucking work for Home Depot and not getting stock options
Yeah.
or or whatever. So I just believe the only reason it's probably not going to happen too is that it might have to be a voted on situation, and every other owner will be like,
like,
"Don't
fuck you,
fucking
yeah.
set this
Yeah.
precedent."
Yeah.
Now all these fucking
Yeah.
young kids that coming out of college, they
Yeah.
want fucking equity points.
Hey
in my
man, I want
company.
50 mil. I also
No.
want points.
I think it's
No.
too much leverage for the player, right? And there's no way.
I mean, think about it. There's been athletes currently that have pretty much been owners in companies without ever being owners. LeBron James
Yeah.
is an owner at every team he goes and plays on. He makes the decision.
100%,
Tom Brady,
yeah.
Yeah.
same thing. He makes the decisions. Look at Bill Belichick and the Patriots. Tom Brady makes those decisions. Tampa Bay, Brady makes those decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just
LeBron on the Lakers.
He's just not getting the points for him. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Genie Bus, this is who we're gonna fucking hire and
Yeah.
bring
Yeah.
on.
Bring-
I'm the coach now.
Give me the operating agreement. Write my name
Yeah.
on it because
Yeah.
I'm making the decisions already. Pay up. We'll see.
real.
Any team LeBron goes to, I'm the captain now.
Yeah, facts.
10 years. We'll see. We'll see it. Maybe.
That's where it is.
Next
There
10
it is.
years. Next 10
Episode
years.
552.
Yeah. Well, next year. Hey guys. So Zion just signed his first equity deal with the Las Vegas Dice Rollers.
Which I'd like that, but it's got to be a brand new team for it to happen, I think.
Interesting. It's a crazy concept. I think it's way far off too, and I think it's almost impossible. Luckily, these sports teams have enough money to dump on these guys too, where it doesn't. I don't think
Nothing's
it'll ever
even
come to
real. What Mahomes sign? 500 mil for like 10
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Get the God damn it. Nothing's even real. Come on.
He's like
Shit's crazy.
he's the picture perfect athlete that the NFL wanted, though,
Oh,
right?
of course.
Squeaky
Yeah.
clean,
no scandals.
no scandals,
High school
incredible
sweetheart.
player, high school sweetheart, right? Just like
No drugs. No anything.
Yeah.
No anything.
Mom
He's
says,
just-
call him Patrick.
Yeah.
And he brought a ton of notoriety to like a middle market team,
Of
the
course.
Kansas
Yeah,
City
yeah.
Chiefs. So like he
Who the
is
fuck goes to Kansas City?
he is the.
Missouri? Ew.
Remember when Trump tweeted out congratulations the state of Kansas? Oh, that was unbelievable.
Bro.
Got roasted.
Oh my God.
That was like, all right, so we'll see. Interesting argument. Definitely interesting argument to see this could ever happen. All right, so speaking of equity points, so Gen Z now is taking things into their own hands.
Yeah.
They're starting their own capital funds, essentially.
Why not?
So for a very long time, the VC firms and private equity firms, not that they don't now too, ruled the world, and people with money have tried to get celebrities, influencers to back their products so they make more money, get more exposure, so on and so forth, right? It now seems that it's kind of the other way around in all walks of life, that these influencers and celebrities have now realized their value and are starting their own companies too. And that was a big move from just getting brand deals to starting their own brands. And now it looks like they're just taking everything and going and starting their own VC companies.
Yeah, as they should.
Are you saying they're using their own money, or they're using their
No,
marketing
They're
ability?
raising capital.
Yeah,
from
to raise
friends.
the money,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
raising capital, which is going to use their likeness, their investor, but now
Yeah.
they get the opportunity to really seek out, and they'll bring on capital from the big firms, whatever it may be, too. So, for instance, Josh Richards, the TikTok superstar, now has the podcast with Dave Portnoy from Barstool, invested in tons of companies now, too. He just did his own VC firm, too, and it's on the board is the fucking Winklevoss twins.
Oh wow.
Woof.
Like,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying? Like, no big deal too. So Jake Paul also, he just started his own thing. I think it's called like Anti-Capital or something like that. Jake Paul started his own VC firm too, backed by serious money, financial minds, and obviously you're going to have access to tons of investments now too. Is this the new way now of monetizing your following? Like, are people going to be funding these brands instead of looking for brand deals? Is this the new wave, you think?
Yeah, they've already been doing it. Look at
Yeah.
Kylie Jenner and Kim Kardashian. You know,
But this is starting their own brands. I'm saying like just getting money and starting to be the VC firm, like because those are the ones who are making money, right?
Yeah.
Those are the ones when you have power of tons of capital, right? Because one thing to say, hey, I'm rich and I have a couple $1 million to invest, versus hey, you could have my likeness, this person's likeness, that person's likeness, and I have all these investors. So now I have capital to deploy, right? $10 million, $20 million to invest in a fucking Dapper Labs that's raising $300 million, right?
Yeah.
I bet you if you're raising $300 million, they're not taking $1 million from anybody. You know, they're not taking $1 million. They're taking big chunks of money, right? 20 million plus probably from huge VC firms with these celebrities tied into it, right? So is that like the new wave, you think?
I think these influencers though, they're just the face of all
Right,
of this.
exactly.
For sure.
Like they're not any business acumen. They're not making
Yeah.
any decisions. They're just the face to
Yeah.
raise money from all these other rich young
Yeah.
millennials and Gen Zers
And they
and,
take their points.
YouTubers,
Yeah.
et cetera. Yeah, but they're not making any business decisions. That's why they bring on the big
Big guys, yeah. But
You
saying,
know?
is this the structure now for the future, probably? To really monetize your
Yeah, you're
Your
basically your
following.
own marketing firm,
yeah.
right? You're taking other people's money and you're applying your marketing face to whatever project you guys take on. It
It's
makes sense.
I mean, right, but going back to the Kim Kardashian and Kylie Jenner thing, that's why they were so successful
Yeah.
doing it. They launched initially, the Kylie Jenner lip kits.
Yep.
And then she raised and sold, 50% to Cody or whatever. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it was valued at, I don't know, $2 billion.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian just did the same thing, and now she's valued at, she's officially a billionaire.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. They just leveraged all social followings.
Yep, 100%.
All of
Yeah.
these companies, the Skims and the Kylie Jenner lip kits and all that shit, all completely leveraged off the social media followings.
Yep,
Well, nowadays
absolutely.
too, it's like that's why this Dapper Labs got such crazy headlines. Yeah, they raised a lot of money. They got $1 billion valuation. It seems like now everyone has a fucking $1 billion valuation except for us. And
You get
And-
a billion. You get a billion.
yeah,
Sick.
everyone gets a fucking $1 billion. Now they get to, if they have the celebrity in the headline, it's like, oh, okay, cool, blank, blank, blank invested
Sure.
in this company. All of a sudden, you can now get money in ridiculous PR.
Sure.
And then everyone's like, oh shit, I missed out. Now I should probably go into this too. And
Yeah.
now product booms.
Yep.
Yep,
That's the move.
That's the move.
that's the move.
That's the move.
If you got it, do it.
Man, nowadays too, if you can reach a certain level, like you break that glass ceiling a little bit too, and you reach that level too, that difficult place to be, there are options. There are serious
world's endless
options.
if you get up
once
there.
you start getting into the 20 million follower range, where you have huge influence,
Yeah.
then it becomes exciting, right? Like
Yeah.
the Jake Pauls, the
Josh
the,
Richards.
the David Dobrik's,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, seriously.
the Josh Richards,
Yeah.
etc. Bro, 2 years ago, no one knew who the fuck Josh Richards
Facts.
was.
No,
Facts.
he
He's
just
a
said,
fucking TikToker lip singing on
I actually
Musical.ly.
watched an interview
You know
too,
what I
and
mean?
he was actually smart. He was like, "Hey, look, he's like, I know now too. I have lightning in a bottle," and he's making fucking moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
and
have to.
he understands now too. He's like, I am not going to squander any day that I have right now. Like I just tripped and fell and landed into the biggest opportunity in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just great timing.
Yeah, once
Yeah.
you're relevant, you got
And he
it.
executed. He was smart and he executed too. You can't hate on that. I
No.
mean, shit. Everyone had the opportunity. He just fucking did it way better than everybody
crazy.
else. Yeah, and he's the COO of Triller.
Triller.
Crazy.
We love Triller.
Crazy.
We
shit.
love
All
Triller.
because of his following.
Yeah.
Again, like these
Yeah.
aren't just bright business guys.
Well,
crazy.
I watched an interview on it too way back in the day. He was a little entrepreneur. He figured out that Musical.ly, before it was TikTok, was pumping the lives. So he used to not go out anymore too, and for months and months and months, he went on live every single night at the exact same time. And he said that he had his sister go in, and it would Musical.ly used to show the top 200 people that would attend like lives or whatever, or the top 200 people who were sending money during lives. And she would go and follow and interact with all of them every single night and try to push them. And then he just took over Musical.ly initially, and that's when it changed to TikTok. And then he just had a crazy level up to the top. Like,
It's crazy.
smart.
go,
It's
dude. Let's
crazy.
go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
smart kid for sure.
Fuck.
All right, well, speaking of Jake Paul, though, big fight. This coming next weekend. So this will be the last episode before the fight happens. What's your prediction? Jake Paul, Ben Askren.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
I think Jake Paul sleeps his ass.
Wow. I'm going Ben Askren.
I'm going Jake Paul.
Well, fuck you
I
guys.
think Jake Paul sleeps his
Yeah.
fucking ass.
All
right, let's go
You
Ben
heard it here
Askren.
first.
Knockout?
Knocks him down. I don't know if like a knockout
Oh.
cold, like a Nate Robinson type shit, but
It's not gonna be a Nate murder. It's not
I-
gonna be a murder like Nate Robinson.
I think JP sleeps his ass.
I'm taking Ben Askren fucking up that pretty face.
You think so?
Yeah,
Yes,
if we were
sir.
if we were wrestling,
Yeah.
All right, man, we'll see.
I think Jake wins. You're right though, dude. I don't think it's a decision. I do think it's a decision. I mean, I don't think it's a knockout.
I think Jake Paul outboxes him for sure. Lands a couple good shots, gets a little cocky.
Is this
Jake
going to
Paul.
be above or below the pay-per-views of the Tyson Jake Paul fight?
Biebs is performing?
Yeah.
Over. Over, dude.
I actually
Is
think,
he performing Peaches?
No, he's got to.
Probably, yeah.
Been in Georgia.
God, and he just dropped the #1 song in the world too.
God fucking
I
damn it.
This is
actually-
we from California.
I actually think it's going to be less.
That's that shit.
Only because people can do shit now.
Yeah.
Like people can go out and do stuff now too. So I don't think it's going to have as many pay-per-views. Only because people have other options to go out in the real world now.
But on a
Whereas
Sat-
the
there's
Tyson
nothing else
fight-
to do right now on a Saturday night in the next 2 weeks. What are you gonna do?
No, but I'm saying bars are open in,
Yeah,
in
there's
people's
bars.
towns
Yeah, there's
and
gonna be
things like that
200
too.
people
Yeah.
at the bar with the fight on.
I'm
Yeah,
not saying-
exactly.
As opposed to 50 people purchasing that fight at their houses.
So
But
it'll
you
be a
still
little
get the
bit
same
different.
revenue, right? Because you got to charge for per
No, because it's
capacity.
different with bars,
No,
so
it's
you get
different.
different
It's
things.
different.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
for
okay.
sure. But I don't know. We'll see. I think it's going to crush,
I think Jake Paul sleeps his ass.
and I think it's
Heard
going
it
to be
here
entertaining.
first.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't fuck me up. Ben.
I'm taking
see,
Jake
we'll see.
too,
All right,
yeah.
mostly because I just want him to win, so we get more of these.
I love it. I would love.
I just want to
nothing
see
more.
his immediate announcement of who's next.
He's gonna call somebody out if he
I
wins.
gotta be clear though. Ben Askren in a real fight, street fight, or an actual MMA fight destroys Jake
Yeah,
Paul.
that's not the real
All right,
world though.
Yeah,
we're
so
talking about boxing.
I'm just
here,
saying
too.
right now, boxing match.
Boxing, okay.
Don't
Same
sleep
thing.
on Jake
If
Paul.
Floyd Mayweather had to get into an MMA ring, it should be a lot different. But he's a
Oh,
boxer.
I'm fucking up Floyd on the street all
Yeah.
day. That's just the way it is.
He has 3 7-footers
No,
grabbing
that's
you.
where I just
Floyd,
get fucking
Floyd is
mopped.
going to murder Drew.
Oh, 100%.
Um,
Bro, I'm hit 3 times before I even know what's going on.
Jake Paul wins. Who's next?
Oh man,
It can't be Conor anymore, right?
no, it's not Connor.
It can't be.
No, because Connor's coming back to fight.
Yeah, he already did just announce
Yeah.
the fight. That's right.
Who makes a lot of noise? It's got to be somebody with noise. That's what's
I
got to
don't
be.
know. I want to see the Dave Portnoy Michael Rappaport.
Yo, that's hot.
Come on,
That would be unbelievable.
that would be come on. That has to happen.
Porter already won though.
Oh yeah, no, I don't give a fuck about that. I want to see the fight.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
he already won so much. There's
Yeah.
no point in even giving Mike Rappaport another cent of his fucking time. Mike
You know what?
Rappaport is,
I'd say Jake Paul's got to fight his brother.
Yeah. It's been leading to that. They talk shit about each other all the time.
Bro, Jake was fucking snuffing him at the press conference,
yeah.
saying, well, because Ben was like, oh, who's a better fighter, you or your brother? You know, he's like, me. I'm fucking 3-0, and he's
0-1.
0-1-1 or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It's got to be his brother.
Yeah, that'd be
Logan
good.
Paul. It's got to be Logan Paul. That would draw numbers.
That'd be crazy.
That would draw numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's it gonna be? Okay, who's your fucking
Yeah.
pick, Jeff?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no. Yeah,
Who's your pick?
I think they're going to fight someone else before they fight each other because
So
if
who?
Well, Logan's supposed to fight Floyd.
yeah, I mean, hopefully that happens. I mean, fuck, make it the announcement.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Make the
I said
announcement.
we're gonna do it just later in the summer.
I know, just make the announcement, damn it. Just
And then
let us
after
know.
that fight, then I think they fight.
Yeah, who do you fight after you fight Floyd Mayweather though?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Who does Jake Paul fight after this?
What's his face? Conor McGregor's homie.
Oh, Dylan Dennis.
Dylan Dennis.
Oh, Dylan Dennis.
I think he'll do like a Dylan Dennis type person. Because who else is he going to do? I mean, maybe he goes after like a real boxer or something too, but he needs
doesn't
the
want that
name, he
fight.
needs the draw. So, I mean, but Ben Askren wasn't a draw either, and it looks like the fight's crazy, so who knows? We'll see who takes it. Remember, he was just floating out invitations, and Ben Askren was just the one who took it.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, I'll take this person, that person, this person, that person. We'll see. Maybe he'll fight one of the YouTube TikToker winners.
Why not?
Why you destroy them?
Why not fight Dana White?
Oh,
Dana White used to be a boxer.
God.
That'd be a draw for fucking sure.
That'd be crazy.
Dana White's
They don't want
too
to waste
rich
his
now.
fucking
It doesn't
time.
matter
Yeah,
about
don't
that.
waste my fucking time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dana White's got that old guy.
I mean, don't
strength.
get me wrong. I'm sure Jake will call all sorts of people out, but who's actually going to fight him?
Yeah.
I think it'll be like a Dylan Dennis type person.
Yeah, probably.
And Dylan Dennis will be decent draw and stuff like that too. So we'll see. All right, go back to audio real quick too. Obviously, we decided to put our whole entire life into podcasting.
Sure.
But live audio continues to absolutely boom. So Spotify acquired Locker Room.
Some Sorry. He should fight Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
No,
That'd be crazy.
but
What?
that's like his that's his team. They're like
Yeah.
that's
Nah.
his people.
Then one of the other, somebody like that.
My guy came out of the woodwork and said he should fight Mike Tyson.
That should be crazy.
Come on.
That's scary, but it's like, oh shit.
Already
That's
on to the
weird.
next story, and then
Sorry,
finally
sorry.
you hit Mike Tyson.
No.
Sorry.
Mike Tyson?
It can't even- I was
way.
like, yo, it's got to be a crazy old
There's
school
no
boxer.
way.
No, I can't. It has to be someone current and like a name. I think that's who it's
All
going to
right,
be.
my bad. Next story.
Floyd Mayweather's like I mean, it's ridiculous that Logan Paul be Floyd Mayweather. I mean, if Logan Paul beats Floyd Mayweather, I'd be like, Logan, just wipe your hands and walk away.
Yeah.
Do your NFTs in Puerto Rico. Do whatever you got to do.
50-1.
That'd be fucking unbelievable.
That'd be
Come on.
crazy.
All right, live audio. Like I was saying, before Lo had his epiphany of fucking Mike Tyson, like this insane idea. So Spotify bought Locker Room, which I don't know too much about.
Never even heard of it, Jeff.
Locker Room's big, but it's
Don't fucking say big because I've never heard
Yeah,
of it.
what
It's
the hell's
sports,
Locker
so
Room?
it's like a sports only live audio room. It's like interactive Clubhouse, but only for sports.
Okay.
They
When's the last time you were on Clubhouse?
Clubhouse? I haven't been on Clubhouse.
It's
in-
going
When-
away.
When's the last time you were on Clubhouse, Lo?
Never.
Yeah, like maybe 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
When's the last time
Yeah.
you heard people talking about Clubhouse?
It seems
though?
like people are still on Clubhouse.
I mean, people are on it. They're I haven't been on it because
They're raising more
I got
money.
shit to do, bro.
Yeah,
they're raising
It's
more money.
quiet.
They're in the B words now.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah, we're just
for
getting
them.
these people are just counting money. So Spotify bought them. They plan to expand their enhanced audio experience with interactive features, sports, music, cultural programming, trying to get out of just sports, right? Do pop culture, etc. The focus on live audio now, I think, is all about like, 'cause we talked about Discord, right?
Yep.
Like the community interaction, the connection with the creators and audiences. Where does this go now too? Does everyone need live audio components now in their social media world? Or is this something that people really want to see like after a podcast show, or they want to do live interactive moments during like, hey guys, if you do a sports podcast, something happened to after a game, you do a locker room situation, you talk about what happened in the game, people go listen to that too because
It's called a press conference.
But if you don't have that, if this is your platform, you don't have a press conference. No, I'm saying like if we only did sports, right? And then there was a boxing match, so we only did boxing, and we wanted to do a locker room afterwards, and people could come in and interact with us while we talked about the fight. Is that where people are going now too? Is live audio that?
I don't think it's amazing, but I think if you're a Spotify, you need to be in the game, right? And I think this is their way to get in the game.
Yeah. People are obsessed with it too. I don't know why. Like it
Well,
seems
people do like that live component, right? So I like what you're saying. Like, say you filmed your pod,
the
right?
community thing is interesting. You can interact
Yeah.
with people and the creators, I guess.
At 8 p.m. tonight, after our pod, we're going live. Talk to us, chat with us. If you have such a big enough following that people want to engage with you and hear literally what you have to say, and there's some kind of forum, it makes sense.
Like we talked about this too, just recycling content over and over and over again,
Yeah.
talking about just one thing, recording, and then talking about it again on live and posting it on this channel, that channel, this social media account, whatever, and it's all just the same shit. Like, how do you compartmentalize all of your different platforms so you're actually giving something new
Sports Center.
for each one of them? You know what I mean? Like,
It's over and over.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
That is a fucking lot for sure.
I mean, we'll see. The market will decide, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I'm honestly just not a fan of the live component, right? That's why I don't like Clubhouse. That's why I just think I ain't got time for it.
Well, I also think the live audio thing, just because there's like a short form video, for instance, right? That idea now is so abused. Like Triller tried it. They obviously pivoted out of there too.
Yeah.
Reels is doing it. People just do Reels now to help engage their normal Instagram because Instagram fucking sucks trying to get anything organic nowadays anyways too, right? Now, so obviously the idea there too, but TikTok dominates that too, right? When it comes to like Instagram photos and things like that too, Instagram wins, right? Facebook had it for a while and then it was taken away. So now they focus on groups and situations like that. So I feel like there only can be one live audio that's actually really, really good, right? The rest are just going to be okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Or
agree.
you go back, like they're trying to make Locker Room bigger than just sports versus like you have Clubhouse that's just everything.
Yeah.
I think there's actually a place to do backwards, right? Like keep Locker Room just extremely sports oriented if you want to, and just have people who are really into sports go towards that and let everyone else fight it out and everything else for Clubhouse or whatever. Or Twitter's doing one, LinkedIn's doing one now.
Or pick like
Like-
5 strong categories: food and bev, sport,
Right.
entertainment, whatever it is, and just hone in on like those core things. Not
So the residency.
Yeah,
us,
exactly.
us.
So us. So us. Yeah.
Sign us. Thank
Yeah,
you.
sign us up. I mean, I would actually. It'd be interesting to try to do something live. It'll be fun. Not that actually the podcast essentially is live.
Yeah.
By
we're
the way,
live.
guys, we've never done cut takes on this show.
Yeah. This
No,
is
this
one
is all
whole
done. This is
full
all live.
shit.
We
Yeah,
don't
this
we
is-
don't edit the audio at all.
Yeah, we don't. There's never been a. Yeah, we've actually never had to edit anything out.
No.
That's because we've got too crazy.
Yeah.
or we've never done like cut takes too. We do one thing and come in
No.
with the other two.
Never.
So guys, just FYI.
Hey, honestly, we should probably do a live. You know what? We'll do a live at EDC.
Boom. I would get
Just
your shit.
live stream
Oons,
EDC.
oons, oons, oons.
Drew's gonna be like, "Yo, turn it off. Turn it off.
I'm
I
sweating.
can't handle this. I can't handle it anymore." Do you think at this point now, like, because we predicted, especially you, Lo, we're like live audio when everything comes back is going to be dead? You were wrong. You were fucking really wrong.
I
It's
don't
not
know.
over yet.
It's still, dude. I have seen Clubhouse drastically decline.
Facts.
Yeah.
People
Now
are
that
buying
I'm
into
out
it,
and
yes, but
about.
how many people? I don't know.
I think the live stream situation for video is so interesting too, and the live stream on like TikTok and Instagram, like everyone loves their favorite live when they get to go interact with them in that situation.
Yeah.
There has to be some audio component where people love podcasts. Like we're in the audio space,
Yeah.
where people love podcasts and listen to a lot just audio only, no video whatsoever too.
On
So-
my own time, though.
Oh yeah, exactly.
No, I
That's
know.
the thing.
I'm saying if you care about someone enough, but I'm saying you just have to find something to talk about that can only be done in live, right? And what is
Yeah.
that, right? Where it's like maybe you're talking to, it has to be something that just happened, right? You're referencing something that's just happening, or you can just talk on it on your own other shows and shit, right?
But see, I've listened to a couple famous people on Clubhouse, like Gary Vee was in a room one time,
Right.
Grant Cardone was in a room one time, and I hopped in to just listen. They talk about the same shit they do in their YouTube videos,
Yeah,
on their
yeah,
Instagram,
same content.
on the it's the
It's
same
just
shit.
so much, right?
It's the
It's
same
so much,
shit.
yeah.
You know, Gary Vee was talking about fucking empathy and fucking. I was like, dude, god fucking damn it, dude.
yeah, like you literally can't have enough to say to do a podcast. You have a YouTube, you have your regular social channels, and do
that was
live-
not a diss to Gary Vee, by the way.
Hey,
That was just
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what
no,
we
it's
were
just
talking
like,
about.
but I'm saying there's only so much you can do to have all of those have new content.
How much shit you got to say?
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's fucking wild. So we'll see. Live audio, who knows? I mean, everyone's just getting billions now, so why not?
Fuck
Screw
it, why not? Who cares?
Screw it.
You know what?
I'll listen to the Rocks one when he does it.
Screw it.
He still has not done a Clubhouse.
Yeah.
I don't think.
And I said, or like, even anything live.
Yeah.
I'll jump on. If I saw the Rock going live, I said,
No,
oh
The
shit.
Rock's done a
Yeah, The
live
Rock makes like a
before.
margarita live every
Yeah,
Friday. or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
That's
He's done a
what
live.
do.
Yeah, he's done live before, which is
He
dope.
just makes a margarita and like a million people are watching.
Big ass hands in these tiny little glasses. He's like, oh, let's put some ice in it.
You know when people who are so loved just do anything normal and everyone freaks the fuck out? That's the
Yeah.
greatest
The
margarita.
best margarita recipe in the
Crazy.
fucking world.
And he's just like pineapple juice, ice, tequila. You know
It
what I'm
looks
saying?
so good and refreshing, just
Yeah.
dripped all over the Rock's hands.
Yeah,
I'm
and just
sick.
flexing when he's eating it. It's that same thing.
Extremely vascular, making a
Yeah.
cocktail for no reason.
Yeah, just squeezing the glass to death. All right. Well, speaking of when live goes wrong, or it goes right, however you want to look at this.
Yeah.
Our guy Paul Pierce
Ooh, I knew he was going into that.
had
Good job.
himself a nice Instagram live party the other
Yep.
day.
Good for him.
Happened to be super high,
High as
smoking
shit.
weed, strippers everywhere, and like real stripper angles too on that too. He was getting.
Where does he live?
I don't know.
I don't know, but he's telling people, pull up.
Yeah, he was
I mean,
like,
is it where he lives? Is it legal marijuana? Consuming cannabis?
I think it has nothing to do with it being legal or not too. It has,
Strippers
are also legal.
Also legal.
So I mean, it has nothing
What
to do
was
with
he
it being
doing wrong?
illegal. I think they just didn't want ESPN. Well, apparently ESPN did not like it. They
are owned by Disney.
Yeah, they do not want their personalities to be smoking weed and throwing money on strippers.
And telling people, pull up.
They were twerking, dude, and he was just throwing.
And by the way, there's no age gate on Instagram. Like anyone who's just a casual, like young Celtics fan,
7-year-old,
11-year-old Tommy.
yeah, whatever. But no worries. He got an immediate offer from Barstool Sports.
Yep.
Of course.
And from a porn company. I guess you told me too. Cam Soda.
Cam
Yeah,
Soda. You
Cam
never heard of
Soda.
Cam Soda?
I never heard of Cam Soda.
See, you're not on Pornhub enough.
Come
Yeah,
on, man.
come on.
They
So-
always have pop-ups.
But
Yeah,
what do they want to do?
always.
They want to do a sports show, like a rundown with strippers.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
the background.
Genius.
They said you can do whatever you want. We'll do an NBA rundown daily with Paul Pierce. We'll have some females in the background. You can smoke weed. You can drink. You can do whatever you want. But there will be some Cam Soda logos on those bitches. Is
What a
I
vibe.
mean.
Opportunity.
What a vibe,
What a
dude.
vibe.
You know, hey guys, when one door opens, another door, when one door closes,
man.
another door opens.
What a vibe.
So
Sounds fun.
What is Paul Pierce gonna do? Do you go to Barstool?
He takes the Barstool.
You Barstool 100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Their distribution is just too crazy.
too crazy.
Too crazy.
And Dave Portnoy have called him multiple times. He was like, "Yo, I'm coming at Paul Pierce hard."
Yeah, facts.
Like-
As he should.
Yeah, as he should. He's a perfect fit for him. Wild, and he was like, "I don't care what he
Perfect.
does."
You do whatever the fuck you want at Barstool.
Yeah,
For sure.
Did you see the sex tape from Dave that just got leaked?
Yeah.
Come on. You can do whatever you want at
It's
Barstool.
crazy. So is there an instance now too where obviously some of these big media companies, people aren't going to want to work for them anymore
Of
too?
course.
Where you just have this like, all right, cool. I don't.
I don't know if they won't want to work for them. I think they're still the pinnacle of
Yeah, for sure.
a resume or kind of
Yeah.
gives you validity. Like,
Yeah.
I can really do
I
this.
work at ESPN.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think Barstool's right there with it, right? So maybe I want to work at ESPN, but I'm getting the Barstool job and I'm going to do whatever I want to do for 75% of that salary or whatever it was.
Or
I'll
even just
take it.
not even just sports, just any startup who has like a
100%.
more free thinking way of doing things versus
Yeah.
like a very old school mentality, but the mega giants of the industry, right? Too like. Do you decide? Because it's a huge difference, right? Too at Barstool Sports, yeah, Sweden strippers, all good. ESPN, not at all.
No chance, yeah.
You know,
But where's the line drawn? Because I feel like Shannon Sharp
the
has
cigar.
been joking on broadcasting, wearing do-rags with the Hennessy, drinking with the
Yeah.
cigar, mimicking
I don't think
smoking
they're-
blunts.
I think the line, it's a movable line, and it depends on like. I feel like nowadays, unfortunately, especially the bigger media companies, wait to see the backlash and what's going to happen to. Like, oh wow, or is there enough hate on this situation where we need to act, or can it just be dust under the rug and no one cares? And I feel like the Paul Pierce thing went crazy,
Yeah.
and ESPN was like, bye, can't
Yeah,
have this.
I think the line is definitely like the sex and the
Sure,
strippers.
sure.
And
The
I think that's the
strippers.
line. I think the cigar, even probably the smoking weed was probably okay with it. Probably, but when you get into the stripper world,
I also think that
Do you know what's funny? Why go live? Just why?
he was just fucking
But
lit.
you know what I'm saying?
He was lit.
Because I feel like that, like if I was a kid,
Yeah.
if I'm a teenager, right? And we all did some dumb shit when we were teenagers,
Yeah.
right? If I had live, I feel like I would be stupidly incentivized to want to look cool and show off something that I'm doing on live. Because that's what you do when you're 16 or 17. You're like, oh my God, I'm drinking. This is so cool. Look
Yeah.
at this cigarette. Look at this weed. I'm smoking out of a freaking apple or a Sprite
Yeah.
can or whatever. Like, I'm so cool. I mean, you're Paul Pierce. You're 45 years old. I mean, why go on live? Why?
he knew better, and I want to say he was super fucked up because I know in his fucking contract that he signed with Disney and ESPN that it's in there.
Yeah, for sure, it's in there. You
I'm
can't-
sure that-
In the character clause, it's
Yeah,
in
for
there.
sure.
Yeah.
He knew
It
what he was
obviously
doing.
was because he was fired immediately.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He knew he fucked up.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
I mean, maybe this just now gives him a much better opportunity to just be himself.
I think he's gonna benefit from this.
Yeah, for
entirely.
sure.
This is true.
I
This-
think there's gonna be an entire demographic of stoolies and people that now go and watch and
the
listen to Paul
marketing of
Pierce.
this is bigger than anything Paul Pierce has done in the past 10 years. No,
By
this,
far.
This is the other part too, right? The people that hated Paul Pierce for being a Celtic and being this cookie cutter dude are like, he's kind of cool.
Yeah, he's going to
Yeah,
Barstool,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
You're hella cool now, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck
Sure.
it.
Yeah.
Brewskis with the boys, get some strippers.
Just imagine
Fuck
wherever
it.
he goes, his first episode, whether it's video or audio or however he
Top.
does his thing too, the first one is going to be ridiculous. Ridiculous.
And Dave Portnoy knows that.
Yeah.
No, of
That's why
course.
he
He's
wants the
firing
podcast,
right after him,
the
too.
show, everything.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Residency media available.
Dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, here we
God
go.
bless him.
All right. couple other stories too. It's always amazing to see futuristic technology that we see in like video games and movies come to real life. Like we were talking about, like the floating space hotel,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
circle
yeah,
that
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like all the things that used to be in movies. And
Xenon.
Yeah, now it's just
Yeah,
happening. Microsoft just landed. By the way, we talk about the consumer market so much too. Consumer market's fucking whack.
Yeah, whack.
Microsoft just landed a $22 billion contract to make augmented reality headsets for the U.S. Army.
Bro,
$22 billion.
Have you
First
seen
off,
these things?
they look fucking gnarly.
Unbelievable. So let me break it down for you. So these military officials said the technology will improve soldiers' ability to see their surroundings, identify targets, and danger. The technology is based on Microsoft's HoloLens headsets, funny enough, which were first designed for video games.
Yup,
So like,
Battlefield.
hey, wow, these are
Call of
really good.
Duty.
We should call the Army. Hey guys, we're gonna give these to these Xbox streamers, but like you could probably pretty use these pretty well in overseas. They're gonna supply these to 120,000 U.S. troops. Is this incredible or the scariest fucking thing you've ever heard in your life?
It's the fucking coolest thing I've ever
Yeah.
seen. It's so sick.
They're just gonna be walking around like real life Terminators, fucking blowing shit
Literally
up,
fucking
looking at the
Terminator.
fucking helmets, lights going off. Look at pew, 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 pew. But why do we need all of this? Why do we need any of it? Yo, if there's any fucking smoke with other countries, why don't we just bomb their fucking ass? Like, why do we need a fucking 22 billion
this-
Microsoft people, helmets, killing people to kill people? Let's just smoke their ass and bomb them.
Well, by the way,
Just
if you-
send some fucking drones
no
and
fucking
smoke them.
If you were ever wondering when you get a paycheck, what that line is, what taxes goes to,
This is
These
it.
helmets.
This is it.
This is
helmets.
The coolest thing I've read that this thing does, right? It gives you a map of the terrain. It identifies your squad mates, right? And then it targets danger ahead of you, right? So you're literally just getting all these fucking. It's literally what you've seen in all these movies. Like, you know when
It's a video game,
Iron
but
Man
real
puts on
life.
his shield, and like the little square goes, and it finds the guy and tells you who's good. That's literally what this is.
Well, if you think about it,
Do you know what else does that?
What?
Predator 4 drone.
Yeah, true. Very true.
I mean, there's some instances,
fucking
but have
true.
you ever obviously thought about the things on the video games, or like, oh wow, this would probably be helpful in real life. They're gonna get it all now.
Yeah, it's
they're
real.
gonna get it. Like, hey, I need to look through this hill. No problem. Oh, there's 3 guys
So
are there too.
and it does.
All right.
You know what else does that, Jeff?
Predator drone.
Predator drone.
He wants to
Don't-
blow up a whole fucking
don't get me
mountain
wrong.
instead of killing
I'm
one guy.
saying, if there's smoke, let there be smoke. That goes to any country talking shit about us. If there's smoke, let there be some smoke. All right, we don't need
He doesn't give a
weird
shit about-
Terminator 4 fucking.
I'm sure
none
Microsoft's
of that
drone
shit.
deal is also equally as big.
So, and
but
this-
they want all the toys. They
this-
want all the toys.
I know, I get it. I understand the business of war. All right,
Yeah.
I've seen War Dogs.
seen
and
War
all the-
Dogs?
all the movies.
So you
and
know
shit.
now?
I know what's going
you
on.
know
All
now?
right,
This
But I'm
is such a
saying,
consumer
Just send the
podcast.
fucking drones and smoke them all.
This is what the crazy part is. So this is the scary part of this is the stuff that they're telling us about. How many other things that are getting
Right.
in this deal that we do not know
Right.
what they do?
Right.
That's probably what
The off-
25% of the deal is the shit that we just do.
Yeah, the out of the PR technology that they're getting to is
100%,
unbelievable.
man.
This is, you know what makes me so not worried but curious is the technology. Like they're able to do this at mass quantity now too.
120,000 units.
120,000 ones of these too, which means that they are light years beyond this technology wise, right? Too,
Yeah.
For just the newest shit. What Microsoft must have like in their labs
It's
that
stupid.
they're developing
Yeah,
right
it's
now, too,
stupid.
like what they're thinking of next, like, hey guys, how do we need to go forward? Is just scary to think of.
This is how the deal gets done, right? All right, here's all the secret shit, 22 billion. All right, what's the one thing that we're gonna put in the PR? The headset. I think that's cool. It's relative. People understand it. Cool. Put that out there.
Yeah, cool.
You think 22 million or $1 billion is going to one headset? No, there's so much other shit that Microsoft is probably providing.
I mean, it's so
It's
sick.
fucking crazy.
I honestly,
There's a fucking helicopter that was used in the fucking Osama raid that never existed. And then
Yeah.
they fucking used it, right? Oh shit, that shit's fucking crazy.
the military contracts are no joke.
Yeah.
Bro, that's where the money is.
War
And
Dogs.
I get it. I get where everyone's at, but I'm telling you, if you really want to just fuck up somebody, send the drones.
We get it.
We get it. You don't
We
give a
get
shit about
it.
casualties. Let's
Drew,
fucking load all up.
Drew's just in the just the drone game. Oh my god.
Hey, I've seen the commercials, man. Hey, are you ready to be an army ranger or whatever it is? And it's a fucking drone guy just playing fucking video games.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Just send the drone.
This is send the drone. No, I'm not going. Well, speaking of the IRS, although they do take all of our money, they did something really cool. They actually are going to allow 100% of food and beverage expenses to be written off for the next 2 years.
2 years starting this year.
That is huge for anyone else too. But is this going to be ridiculously abused, especially here in Las Vegas?
10,000%. That $30,000 bill using that dinner?
Did they define food and beverage?
It said restaurants. So
Can Excess Nightclub be considered a restaurant?
yeah.
Yep. Beverage. Food or
Yeah.
beverage? Beverage.
Beverage. So, and even that too. Go to Catch, $15,000 dinner, light work.
Supper clubs. Go to Mayfair.
Yeah, go to Lavo Brunch. Booming.
Boom.
Damn, guys, I'm looking at the books right now. It's like, man, dude, we're gonna have to pay the IRS 150 grand.
You know what?
Fuck. You know what we could do?
Use that 150 grand and go to a fat fucking dinner.
Let's go. Let's go entertain our biggest clients. Fly them out real quick. Go take them out. Have the time of their lives. Make sure we solidify next year too. And by the way, we can do this next year as well because 2022 is the golden years as well.
And pay the IRS nothing.
But
them all.
by the way, obviously this is an incentive to go out and
spend in
For
food
sure.
and
and spend in the
beverage.
restaurants
Spend your
again,
money,
too.
yeah.
So go out and do it, guys, because this is awesome. Because you can write off. You have a company, a small company, a side hustle, whatever it is.
You have an LLC that you made while you're doing stocks.
anything that you right exactly too. You want to go read stocks together? Out, go write it off at lunch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's huge. 100% write off for all food and beverage for the next 2 years. Sick.
I love it.
Dinners through the roof.
Through the roof.
Through the roof. Residency dinners through the roof.
So,
Going
hey, do
crazy.
you want to add the shaved truffle on top? Abso-fucking-lutely.
We'll take the white
Absolutely.
truffle. Black truffle? No,
Yeah.
we'll take the white
Yeah.
truffle.
Can you just leave one on the table,
How
please?
many truffles you got? I like to eat it like an apple.
Leave it on the
You know what I
table.
mean? Just truffle apple bites.
Oh, it's
sure.
MP on the menu market price. Don't care.
Yeah.
Don't care.
That's
Don't
the
even
price
care.
we want.
Yeah.
That's the one I want.
You got us.
I want a menu with no prices on it.
That's
Don't
the
do
one
it.
I
For
want.
sure, for sure.
Actually, have you ever been to Michael's at South Point?
I've heard it's phenomenal.
I heard it's
actually
crazy.
from you.
It is absolutely
Yeah.
incredible, and they actually do old school menus where the males get the menu with prices and the females get menus with no prices.
Oh, that's lit.
What if my girl makes more money than I do?
Yeah. What if I have a sugar mama?
It's possible. I'm
Switch.
just saying that's what they do.
Yeah.
So you can go in and the lobster's free.
Hey, but there's no prices.
There's no price next to it. It's crazy, but very delicious. I would
Yeah.
go. It's definitely like a fancy night though too, but
That's
worth it.
out South Point.
At work, it is. It's so weird. You walk through South Point,
Like,
you're
ew.
Smell like
Oh.
horse shit and everything. when
This
the
isn't
horses
where
are
I'm
there.
supposed to be,
Yeah.
and you walk into Michael's, and it's sick and beautiful.
There
Old
you
school,
go.
though. That's it. That's all we got, guys.
Wow.
Eat it, drink it, binge it.
Let's do it.
Go to some restaurants.
Go to some restaurants, spend some money. We're in 2021 already too, so just start making it rain. I'm going back to Trader Joe's when I eat it.
God damn it.
I'm there too. All right, let's go.
The cauliflower gnocchi is amazing,
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
but there's also now sweet potato gnocchi.
Oh man,
Unbelievable.
you're a big gnocchi guy.
Fire. I love the texture. The texture's so
okay.
good. Did you get
Like
it? when
dumpling.
When I
No,
told
I
you?
didn't get it.
What the fuck?
I'm on a
You're-
fucking diet, man.
It's bomb. It's cauliflower.
It's cauliflower.
But what else is in it? Just cauliflower?
Cauliflower.
You should have gotten it there. You could have looked.
And
on
it's
the-
wrapped by like dough though.
Well,
No, it's like a
cauliflower.
little potato in there, but it's mostly cauliflower.
All right, maybe I'll check it. I'm going today. I'm going today.
I mean, go read the bag if you really want. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the calories.
All right, but that's what I got. Very, very delicious. What do you got? What do you
All right,
got?
so I'm on a huge health kick, right? For the last week, I've been eating super, super clean. Needed something to spice up my chicken, my meat, whatever. So I went and bought a bunch of seasonings from Trader Joe's. The one that I'm eating like crazy right now, Trader Joe's Cuban style citrusy garlic seasoning blend.
You love Cuban food.
Bro, I love Cubans,
know,
Cuban
Cuban food.
food, everything.
Miami.
Hello.
This was inspired by a girl I met one time.
No, but literally, so I literally, when I went, I got the bagel one, I got the everyday seasoning, I got the rainbow peppercorn.
Holy shit.
I
Lowe's
got-
got like 8 seasonings.
I got
in
the
that photo.
umami one, but the one that I've been putting on all the chicken, citrusy garlic seasoning blend. You can literally, you put it on your chicken, throw it in the air fryer,
Key.
12, 15 minutes, you're good.
Light work.
Easy. So I put this on my Instagram. I was like, yo, which ones am I missing, right? People are like, I need the
Drew's
steak
anti-air
one?
fryer is getting almost up to my annoyed level of your anti-Amazon.
Amazon. Yeah, I love it.
Like it's getting up. Like it's
it.
now a tie for things that are pissing me off so bad.
Perfect. So
It's just because he's been too long against it that he
yeah,
just
for
doesn't want to
sure.
let go.
So use it. That's what I'm using.
All right.
I'm actually going to go get that.
Yeah, let's go.
I love new
Let's
seasonings
go.
too. Yeah, all of a sudden the same food is like you're excited, like chicken breasts
Yeah.
with new seasoning.
Dude, I put the everyday seasoning on my salad. I was like, yo, my salads are super spiced up. I tried the green goddess. I think that you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried it. It was fire.
Fire.
Here we go, man.
Trader Joe's is pretty much a no miss.
Oh,
Place.
everything there.
It's pretty much a
incredible.
no miss
Everything.
place.
Everything. All the frozen pastas, amazing.
Yeah.
All the Mandarin orange chicken,
Everything.
phenomenal. The fried rice bowls, bomb.
It's
crazy.
ridiculous.
Everything's delicious.
Crushing it.
All right, what do you got?
Have you guys ever had, I mean, obviously you guys have. Do you guys like pork carnitas? Carnitas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Carnitas?
I like the shredded joints.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
shredded.
the
Yeah.
little shredded
Yeah.
joints. Okay. There's a place called Carnitas King. And
Oh,
if your
wow.
name's fucking King anything, you
Yeah.
better be fucking
King
phenomenal.
Taco.
bring it.
Yeah. Carnitas King. They have a Carnitas pizza.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a pizza. So it's like, regular pizza dough. Instead of the red tomato sauce, they put like it's called their King sauce.
Okay.
It's like a little Mexican, little
Kind of saucy or no?
red sauce
Okay.
joint. It's like kind of got some spice or whatever.
Okay.
Put the cheese, the jalapenos, whatever else you want, olives, and then shredded carnitas on
Oh,
top.
man.
little cilantro.
Did you practice the
The
R?
carnitas.
Carnitas.
The rolls are going
Bro,
crazy.
they,
right
they
there.
know me in the hood, in the streets. I'm heavy.
I mean, for a Finnish guy, you know.
you know, carnitas. Carnitas King, the Carnitas pizza, pretty bomb.
Where's it at?
Carnitas King.
Where's it?
Oh, Windmill.
There you go. Okay, cool.
Windmill,
Like city, Las Vegas.
Las Vegas?
in
Okay,
Las
got it.
Vegas. Carnitas.
He goes, how many times I say
King.
carnitas?
Carnitas.
Roll that
King.
back. How many times was the C word said?
Yeah, carnitas.
Okay, I'll try that. Actually sounds amazing.
It's bomb.
I'm sure everything else carnitas is incredible there.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So I had a carnitas torta too, which is better than the pizza, but I had never had a carnitas pizza before, and it was
Wow.
delicious.
There you go.
My drink it. I had a mimosa, but with mango juice.
They're delicious.
A mango
They hit
juice
different.
mimosa, 100 times better. Orange juice is like the, I don't know, like the Ford Model T of mimosa juice.
Yeah.
Right? Give me that Tesla.
Yeah, step
Give-
it up.
Give me the mango juice. Unbelievable. Literally, I didn't really like mimosas.
Certain
a
place
lot,
you got
too.
this? You just did it at home?
No, it was like one of those like drink things. So we made one.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
All right. Mango
Unbelievable.
puree? What,
I'm
what
sure-
kind of mango's in it?
Just mango juice.
Mango juice. Okay, got it.
Got the mango juice at.
Trader Joe's?
Trader Joe's.
Oh, shit.
So you know those mangoes were like, you
We
know,
gotta get
luxury.
sponsored by Trader Joe's. That's the biggest flex.
Hey, if you're really trying to get nasty, get the guava juice.
I could do that.
Guava mimosa.
Yeah.
I'm telling you
That
right
sounds
now.
fire.
Yeah, I need like a tropical mimosa.
Yeah,
flight.
mimosa bar. A little tropical mimosa.
Hey,
flight.
restaurants, tropical mimosa flight.
Yeah.
Order 3 mimosas. You get 3 different juices, all tropical nature. Give me a passion fruit, a guava, and a mango.
Oh, my God.
Welcome to summer.
Welcome to summer.
Wow.
Wow. Welcome to
Oh my
summer is
gosh.
sick.
Whatever restaurant's listening to the very end of the episode,
That's free.
you're welcome.
There you go.
All right, what do
There
you
go.
got?
Still on my health kick, right? So I'm tired of the fucking
So
dumb,
not mimosa.
not
mango
mimosa, bro. I wish. I'm tired of the normal vanilla like protein shakes, the chocolate protein shakes, cookie dough. So this is my shit. Horchata protein shake. BioHealth does like this.
Horchata flavor.
Horchata flavored.
I like that.
Protein powder to whey isolate so you don't feel bloated.
That's a great flavor for protein, though.
It's perfect. It's like
Cinnamony or
it's
whatever.
vanilla,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you have their cinnamony, so
Yeah.
and you could eat it and
like
not eat
that.
it, but drink it, and it feels like you're just drinking a normal horchata.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just fire. I did it with both milk and water, both ways. Fire.
Fire.
So BioHealth does it. You can get them at like the Discount Nutrition Shop or GNC. It's
I'm a
fucking
water guy, though,
delicious.
too. Milk, I just feel too. Like,
It's like heavy. Yeah, it feels like slushy, like not slushy, but
you ever
like
drink milk as a kid?
No.
I was never a milk.
I'm not a milk
drinker
dude.
either. Yeah.
There you
All
go.
right, what do you got? What are you eating? Or what are you drinking?
So it's a beer from Victory Brewing. I think it's from Brooklyn. It's super crafty.
Brooklyn.
But it's a Sour Monkey.
What'd you call me?
It's so trendy.
It's called it's called Sour Monkey.
It's a beer.
It's a sour triple.
Triple?
I don't
What are
fucking
you
know.
saying?
The beer is called.
Is this a
Sour-
Carnitas beer?
No, it's called Sour Monkey.
All right.
All right.
But it's
What's
really
the brand?
good. Victory.
Victory Beer.
Victory
Sour
beer.
Monkey.
It's Sour Monkey.
So instead of bringing us sour monkey beers, you brought us fucking juices?
It's 9.5% alcohol, and these things will
Oh,
fuck
shit.
you
Those
up.
are good. People don't realize when you have one of the heavier beers,
I'm telling you.
you have that one beer, you're like, damn, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
I like that.
There you go.
All right.
It'll fuck you up.
What do you
my-
Trader Joe's?
My Smith's.
But
The
he-
Smiths.
oh,
The
Smiths.
Smiths.
Sorry, Smith. There you go.
Trader Joe's. My Binge It. I'm doing all Rough Riders DMX music.
Yeah,
right
man. Rest in peace, DMX.
now. On
Yeah,
the way over here,
today.
I was playing the first Rough Riders compilation album too.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Little throwback songs.
Yeah.
To get over here. It's Dark and Hell's Hot.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
You know, put the album on there too. I had some DMX moments today too. Big
I had
R.I.P. DMX.
a Rough Riders chain in like the,
No.
the 6th grade.
The R?
Yeah, the R.
Were you
You-
into like bikes and shit, or you just like
No,
DMX?
bro, I was into no
You mean getting
bikes
into
and
bikes? He was
shit.
like 10.
The fuck? Yeah, no. I had a little
Bicycles.
Cuban link silver chain with
Yeah.
a Rough Rider R from the little kiosk at the mall.
Yeah, you either had that or the No Limit Tank. One of
Thought
the
I
two.
was
Yeah.
thought I was hard as fuck.
Hard.
I would
All
love
right.
to see a photo of Drew wearing
Oh,
a fucking
try to get
Rough
that
Rider
for you.
chain.
I still have it somewhere. I'll find
Yeah,
it.
for
Oh,
sure.
that'd be lit.
That's my binge though too. So listen,
Yeah.
listen to DMX, R.I.P. DMX, legend. Obviously, a huge fan growing up. Was the man? Was
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
man.
was
was
the
the
man,
dude.
dude.
Yes, sir.
By the way, he also has a pretty cool documentary out that came out a few years ago. I think it was actually one of my early binges, like a year ago. I think it was on BT or someone did it. It was like a 6-part episode on the Rough Riders. Oh, yeah, it was on BT. It was about the Rough Riders. So much about DMX that I never, ever knew.
That's
Literally
awesome.
never knew.
I'm gonna check it out.
When we were younger, they didn't do like those
No,
like
never.
docu-series
Sure,
and things
sure.
like that. But I think you can just do it on demand now if you have cable.
Yeah.
Really, really good though. And it was like if you're a Rough Riders fan growing up, like Cash Money Millionaires, that world.
Yeah, of course.
It's so good.
I like it.
What do you got?
So I'm doing a product line right? So I went to go get some like workout gear. Yo, have you guys tried Nike yoga apparel? So like imagine you like everybody knows what Pro Combat is, your Under Armour kind of like leggings and stuff. Imagine that same kind of fit, but on super, super comfy materials. They literally do shorts. I'm wearing the shorts right now, super comfy, soft, crazy. Right?
Yeah.
They do like literally
Lululemon makes them.
It would have been
It's
nice. It
basically
would have been
Nike-
nice to get some gifts right now.
It's
if you would've
basically
brought
Nike Lululemon, right? But it's amazing fits. The shit, it feels insane. Go try it out. You can get it literally online, or you can gotta go to like the what's it called the outlets here in Vegas, and they have like a couple little pieces of it. Probably the best workout stuff I've ever had. And I'm not doing fucking yoga. I'm like playing basketball. I'm lifting, and the shit's fucking
It's the
comfortable.
Nike yoga line.
It's the Nike's yoga line. It
I'm
literally says
gonna
Nike
need
yoga.
some price points.
Price points. You're at like a $60 under tight, but
happening.
at the outlet, $35.
Still not happening.
Really?
Probably spend like $10 fucking H&M workout shorts.
Okay.
Hot.
Riding up the thigh, show the just.
Nike. By the way, Nike outlets are low key some of the best places ever.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I found it there. I was looking it up. I was like, and then I found it. I was like, oh shit. So I bought like the 3 pieces they had at the outlet, and I can't take these fucking things off.
They felt soft.
They're soft
Winner,
as
winner.
shit.
Yeah, my brother got me some Lululemon workout stuff
Yeah.
for my birthday or Christmas or whatever. Phenomenal, but $80 for a
It's
pair
crazy.
of shorts.
You can't do
you're
that.
High as fuck.
Yeah, Lulu's notorious for that
Yeah.
too. It's the,
And-
it's
But
the
they're comfy, but it's like
It's the Peloton
come
of
on.
clothes.
Yeah,
And I'm a big fan of the swoosh, so it's nice to have some comfortable shit
Yeah,
with
facts.
rocking a swoosh.
yeah, you are.
What do you got? What do you got? Round us out nicely. What do you?
This
binging?
was for sure, I think, one of yours, Binge It's, maybe a year ago. But every girl's little favorite show at some point on Netflix. Recent. Did you guys see You
yeah.
on Netflix?
No,
Listen, I
I've
watched
seen
it,
it.
yeah.
I haven't
Yeah,
watched it.
with the crazy
Yeah.
guy that every girl was going
It's a really
like
good show, actually.
swooning over. So I'm only on episode 3 where he had just killed the girl's
Oh, way to spoil it.
crazy boyfriend
Yeah.
by the
Jesus.
Yeah.
drinking his little soda or whatever. But so far,
Fire.
the 3 episodes, pretty good.
Really good.
And Carolyn was like, oh, because she had already watched it, of course. And I thought it was stupid, so I didn't watch it. I'm watching it now. It's pretty good.
She calls you
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
She called you out. You're like, oh,
So if you're Netflix and chill night, you want to kind of get interested in something, watch You.
You's
Have you
great.
seen You?
Yeah.
You guys watch this second season too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Early quarantine.
Don't spoil it, guys.
Early quarantine.
Somebody
vibes.
dies in episode 3, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Someone very important. No,
Yeah,
you'll
oh,
see.
shit.
That's it. That's a wrap, guys. At the Residency Pod on Instagram. Hit us up for any questions too. We'll see you next week.
Love it.
Boom.